Back at it. Singles from the WOTC era. Shout out to the OGs. Shout out to the Pop series. One of the homies, the subscribers put me on. Definitely going to be taking a look soon. If you see this, you know who you are. Hit me up. Let's talk about it before we go deep diving into it, because I don't know anything. Otherwise, the video, if you want to see a Pop series video, it's just going to be me talking and doing research. So if you've been following me for almost a year now, I've been going hard after I found my childhood collection and been buying bit by bit, and some of this stuff really hurts. Honestly, it really hurts to look at it. So the first one I want to show you, when I started, I thought Lucky Stadium was like, oh, it's chill, it's like $300 or $400, it's not going to be the end of the world. $600 about a year ago. Now it's over $1,500 in a near mint copy, 2 listed on TCG Player. To even think about it, there's nothing else. It's just near mint or bust. So going on to eBay for this is really the only way. I have never seen it in a store yet. I've gone into stores asking about it, and they're like, oh, I got it in a bulk lot that I bought. I picked it up for really, really cheap. And I'm like, man, you hit the grail of grails. But yeah, Lucky Stadium is in a whole nother atmosphere now. And it's in that atmosphere where it's like, would you pay this much money for it if you had it? And you're like, no, so you probably would end up selling it. And then it's the same thing with Entei. When I started looking into the promos, I'm like, I could pick it up. People are like, oh, don't buy it now. It was $5 when it started moving up into the 20s. I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world. If I see a nice copy, I'll pick it up. $20 ain't killing anybody. Then the thing flew to over $100. I waited, and it came back down. 30 is where it sat for a little while, because once you see the charts and they have that like higher or the low, higher low, you're like, okay, it's not the end of the world. I can pick it up and, still feel decent about myself. But I'm still kicking myself. Should have picked it up for 10 when it was 10, I guess you could say. That's the realistic answer. And then Eevee's starting to do the same thing. It's already over $50. Ignore the near mint copy. Let's see if we can find a light play for a normal-ish price. Yeah. It's coming into the range somewhere between $30 and $50. Card shops are selling it for $80. I don't know why. Someone put it up there for $9.99. They're just hoping you send it. Sorry. I can make myself laugh. I just enjoy doing this stuff. It's fun, and that's how it should be. Picked up movie Pikachu, and I'm happy about that. Picked it up for $20 back in the day. I wish I bought... I had an opportunity to drive an hour and a half to pick up the whole lot of movie promos, but I'm like, it's not worth it. Eventually, I'll pick up the rest of them. I want to. I need to. I got to work on the binder. Haven't made a binder update in a while because it just hasn't been the thing I've been looking at right now. Bit by bit, we keep going at it. Mischievous is in a whole different atmosphere. From one of the cheapest WOTC promo cards all the way up to middle of the pack now, it's looking over 10 to $15 is where you're starting to see the Mischievous promo. This one is a little bit nutty. Near mint, I don't know why the chart says that's the one you want to deal with, but you can find them for somewhere between 15 to 25. It was sitting at around $6. I don't want to say anything to a lot of these cards, but if you're looking at your WOTC promo from all the stuff from when we were kids, it's time to pick some of this up. The I don't know whether you call it a Derby Pikachu, the Pikachu with the white face. Everybody has a different name for this one. The number one promo, though, at the end of the day, it's up 91% right now. It's into the range of $40. I just count my blessings that I picked up number one a long time ago. Like hits and misses. At the same time, did I save $20? Yeah. But at the end of the day, would I have liked to save $1,000? I mean, who wouldn't? Some of the bad boys in the fossil set are starting to move. Even for singles, Gengar is going through the roof, so is Dragonite. Articuno still in the range where it doesn't feel like it's the end of the world, but Ditto shot up too. And Raichu's in a whole different atmosphere now too. I remember when Kabutops was $40. And then, you see these things and it's just like, holy cow, Articuno is up 40% right now. In the first edition holo. Now, near mint, The reason I put near mint up there is just because I like to know what the top of the line is, and then I'll trickle into what I feel is appropriate for a binder copy for myself. Am I trying to pick up the most near mint, minty copy and store it in a binder? Honestly, no. That's not how I like to do it. I would look into the light play category or the moderate play category, probably into the moderate play to light play. See if I can find just a clean face. I don't really care about the back as long as there's no dirt, damage, nail scratches. Because I've picked up damaged things before. It's just, as long as the front looks clean when you look at it and it makes you smile, that's really all it's about. I've never cleaned a card before. Shout out to all you Pokemon card alchemists or anybody that likes to clean cards, because you're doing the work of the people. Thank you. Haunter is another one that's gone up a lot right now into the 35% range over the whole year itself. It's dancing on the $100 line now, so keep an eye out for your Haunters if still. That's Haunter's my guy. When I played Pokemon Red as a kid, I had no idea how to get Gengar, and we went over my cousin's house, and his next door neighbor ended up trading me. He had the link. We didn't have the link. He traded, helped me trade my Haunter into a Gengar. And so I was like, he's appreciative of that stuff. Yeah, Haunter, I messed with Haunter for the longest because that's just the max evolve form that I had. Hypno, we're looking at another 36% rise. This one isn't as steep as a lot of the others, but some of these cards are really starting to move. WOTC right now feels very hot. The base sets, the jungles, the fossils. Don't get it twisted on these first edition stamps. They are moving. This almost feels like, I don't want to say slept on, because nothing in the market slept on. Anybody can find anything out there. There's stuff that has its time in the light, and then there's stuff that doesn't. And when I started picking up the cards back in the day, it definitely wasn't in that light. And now with the whole market moving up, people are definitely starting to find their smaller in their own, whether it's your childhood cards or your niches. Scyther is up another 30%. He's into the range of 150. Light play, he's dancing on the $100 line right now. So if you can find a copy that you like, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Vileplume's another one that's moving up. This Vileplume in a near mint is almost near impossible, because this is one of the ones that I felt like everybody had as a kid, and they were just scratched and dinged. That's why, like, people, when I show them my childhood Charizard, they're like, yo, you should grade that. I'm like, do you know the amount of rubber bands that were around this Charizard? Just running around with it at school, just having a blast. It's better off kept where it is and just appreciated for what it is. 88 right now on the Vileplume, 80 to $90. Mr. Mime's another one that's funny. It's just it's moved up 40% into the range of dancing on that $100 line now. The chart doesn't do it justice for how much this card has moved, but you can still find LP copies, which is more realistic, for about 40 to $50, and that's really where you want to live in the range of, let's get myself a decent deal, so I'm not losing my mind buying these minty copies for a binder. Collect with the idea that a little bit of money you save can go a little bit farther of a way, or longer way. And these things, the trainers, we threw out most of the trainers as a kid. I threw out every energy. I didn't even grab the energies. I should. I'll show you real quick. If we go back to our base set Shadowless, let's see if I can go into the energies. Let's see. It'll be on page 4 or 5. Yeah. All right. Energies are $10. Near mint. Let's get first edition up there. And it's, who would have ever thought? Oh, wow. This one says 50. Oh, because it's PSA 9. PSA 9. Where's the PSA 10 listings? PSA 10 listing for $250. It's wild to think that that's the only thing out here. So somebody pulled a pack recently, I got to assume, and then they sent even the energies in for PSA 10 grading, because you can get $250 back for them. So it's just a whole different world. into what's going on out there right now. But hey, super energy removal. I would have never thought trainer cards were into that same realm of like up 40% on the 1 year into the range of $200 now. It's just nuts. Pokemon Breeder. I feel like we ran around with these cards for forever. Up 43%. It's into the $75 range. One guy's got it for $45 and the next basically doubles in price. So do you trust someone with not perfect reviews and a couple sales? I don't think so. I would assume, and I'm not telling you do this, but I know there are people out there that do this. They'll buy MP copies or LP copies and claim them as near mint and then ship them off. Or they'll buy mod play copies and claim their LP copies if the margin's good enough and ship them off. So you just got to be careful when it comes to TCG player. With a lot of these things, you want to be able to see pictures, and a lot of it, I'm not telling you do that at all. Comment real one down below if you made it this far, because we already know. You're just trying to vibe and just at the end of the day get a deal. That's really all that it is. Clefairy Dolls into the $45 range, up 30% on the 1 year. Yeah, it's chilling. It's chilling right now. And this card, for the life of me, I cannot find Pidgeotto. No stores in my state have Pidgeotto. So it's like I just have to go on eBay and pay a premium, because Pidgeotto just doesn't exist. $75 and the next one jumps to $120. So I got to check on eBay for this. Maybe a couple auctions will go under the $70 range and I can save myself a little bit of money. But yeah, Pidgeotto base set Shadowless first edition just doesn't seem to exist right now. Hey, it's Pat's Projects, y'all. Thanks for vibing with me. Hope y'all got something out of this. What are you collecting right now? What's got your eye? Comment down below. Let me know. Until next time, Pat out.